Now they say it's better to give than to receive. I don't know if that's really true or not, but I love to give a gift. And the thing that's most enjoyable about giving a gift is the moment before the person actually opens the gift. You can see that they appreciate the time that you've taken to prepare the gift, and you bring an energy when you hand over the gift, and it makes the receiver excited. I like to think that a speech presentation is a gift. Now, with the same energy you take to wrap a gift, you have to think about your wrapping before you give a presentation. You don't want to be too loud or glitzy. You don't want your wrapping to outshine your content. So you don't want to wear anything with loud designs or shiny material. You don't want to have any bangles on that make noise or take away from what you're trying to say. So what's the rule to how you decide what you're going to wear? Here it is. You should be as well dressed as the best dressed person at your function. If they're wearing business suits, you should have on a business suit. You need to be neat and groomed. You see, when you're speaking in front of a bunch of people that you don't know, your first impression is nonverbal, and what you're wearing says a lot to them. The next thing you need to pay attention to is your body language. Now, body language can either enhance what you're saying or sabotage it. Good body language is going to enhance your speech, punctuate things. It can also make your speech visually memorable and can also channel your nervous energy. See, when you get nervous, 3 things happen. Your heart starts to pound. Your breathing becomes shallow and your body tenses up. Your body will start to react to that nervous tension, and it will come out in different ways. Playing with your hair, pushing up your glasses, playing with your jewelry, and my favorite, pacing back and forth. So you need to channel it. Pay attention to what your body is doing when you're talking to people that you're comfortable with. Pay attention to the way you stand. Pay attention to your hand movements. That's the type of movement you want to make sure makes its way into your speech. Don't try to copy another movement you saw someone else do because you thought it looked good. If that doesn't feel natural to you, it will not work. There could be a disconnect between what you're saying and what your body is saying. That will confuse your audience, turn them off, and they'll stop listening. Another very important tool is your voice. You want to sound exciting. You want to sound enthusiastic. You want to sound natural. One of the best tools to getting the voice that you want was in the Toastmasters packet that you received when you first joined. It's called The Speaker's Voice. There's a lot of exercises in that book to help you think about your delivery and the type and style of voice that you have. Now, you don't want to speak too slowly. A slow speaker speaks at about 120 words per minute. A fast speaker speaks at about 190 words per minute. Wow. Your oral speaking will match your oral reading. And there is a measure in that book for you to try it out, test it, and time yourself to find out if you are speaking at an effective speed. If you speak too slow, you're going to bore your audience. If you speak too fast, they're going to miss it. And we all know, we work pretty hard in preparing our speeches. We don't want them to miss any part of it. The tone of your voice. Does it agitate? Does it annoy? Can people hear you? All that needs to be taken into consideration. Pay attention to how your voice works around people that you're comfortable with. Look at their reaction when you speak. Look at people's eyes. That gives you a very good clue of how your voice is communicating. Another thing that's in that book is voice exercises that will help you to work tongue twisters and certain things that gives you a very smooth delivery. The ah counter that's here at the meetings is a very good person to help you with your speaking voice. That person can pick up little hiccups and things that you may not be aware of that you want to work out of your speech and delivery. Your evaluator is another important tool. If he doesn't address, or she does not address, your voice quality, feel comfortable and free to go up to them after the meeting and ask them. Ask them any questions you have about the tone of your voice. You can also ask any other member who was at the meeting that night. We're all here, and we're all here to help and assist. Speak as often as you can. Whenever the opportunity arises for you to speak, jump at it, take it. That's the only way you're going to get better. Speaking is the gift that we have as Toastmasters, and we want to give the best gift that we can each time. Thank you.